Ooh, it's not looking good, y'all. Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. And what we have here today is going to be another discussion video that I've been seeing on the interwebs and everything like that. I think Unbreakable did a video about it, and I also saw all over IG. I was kind of waiting for these things to confirm, but it's looking like right now speculation and rumors, and we have seen it making the move already. That is looking like Nike is raising retail price on Air Jordan 1s to almost $200. Feel about that? Like how you know, like $200. Like I know, like comparative, we want to talk about some resale, you know, like some of the resale market out there. It's probably not that bad, really, if you think about it. Cause some shoes out there are worth like $300 to $400. But you kind of start to think about, what about like some GRs out there that doesn't sell for like $200? It got you even contemplating to think like, is this worth the purchase now? This potentially could actually hurt Nike. Like we could start to see shoes start to sit, because we're starting to see shoes sit right now, especially if they don't put out any good colorway. You know, nothing has resale value. You know, things start to sit. You know, there's no people. It doesn't sell out. It just sits on shelves. And is that the days that we want to go back to? Does Nike want to lose that hype? Ask me what I use to not crease my shoes. I use these like crease protectors. If you guys want to use my discount code, use Jumperman10. Notice like all my 2000 and like, look at this, my 2016 and even my 2015 Chicago Air Jordan 1s. Yes, I 100% I do use a crease protector. I put them in almost all my shoes so it doesn't crease. People want to say it builds character. Nah, I don't like my shoes getting beat up or anything like that, so I use these crease protectors I got from Clean Shoe Protector. Use my discount code Jumperman10. Talk about this. We have seen some Air Jordans already retro. The price has been already steadily increasing. For instance, we got white Orioles for $190. Most Air Jordan retros are $190 plus tax, depending on your state, is about $200 something. Like Nike has been following the hype. They know what shoes are worth, you know, amount, and they try to eat into it a little bit. They know if we're willing to spend $300 to $400, like why not increase the price, because people are willing to pay their price. I mean, yes, they don't care about how much the resellers make or anything like that. They don't care. They want their pockets to be. Trust me, Nike and all them, every like, you know, store I've always talked to that sees their own shoe onto the market, they check the resale price. I'm telling you, it happened. Even seen Lightning 4s already at, you know, Lightning 4s was at $220. They push it down to $220, and yet it still sells out like it's still sold out instantly. The UNC 4s, they retail for $200, and then we saw Lightning 4s at $220, and like I said, they still sold out. Now the rumor is also that they're going to be a $10 increase on almost all Air Jordans at just $200 instead of $190, which is, I don't know, $200 looks kind of, it looks high compared to like a $190. Like there is a little difference. I know it's not much, it's only a $10 increase, but from like the average consumer eye, like $200, like straight up $200, it looks a little, you know, it looks a little much. So that could hurt on some shoes out there, that especially some unhyped ones or like crazy colorways that just sits. I mean, we already have Oreo 5 sitting. We have a whole bunch of like Air Jordan 6s sitting. Now the big one is if the Air Jordan 1s are going to go to $200. Honestly, let's just put this in perspective, right? Depending on what Air Jordan 1 it is, I don't think it matters what price they put on. Like honestly, we had trophy rooms. Yes, they did retail for $190, so that was a $20 increase to what usually some other regular Air Jordan 1s are. Regular Air Jordan 1s are $170. Collaborations, the special ones, are like $190. We've seen that. If it's a hyped Air Jordan 1, you can put any price you want. We already saw it with the Dior ones. That was retail for $2,000, and they still sold out. People were going crazy for it, flying out, and they also resell for $10,000. So honestly, depending on what shoe it is, they can put any price they want. They do increase the price. From what I'm hearing, it's only going to be the 85 OG highs. The 85s, you know, like the reverse, those upcoming ones. I think those are already pretty high anyways, but they were retail for $200. 5 high high OGs already retail for $200 and they still sold out, and they actually are worth something. So like I said, it don't really matter. But if we're talking about some regular Air Jordan 1s, like the ones that's been kind of sitting that we've been getting as of lately, like the electric orange, the yellow pollens, you know, some of the really whack Air Jordan 1 colorways at 200, I don't think people are actually gonna buy them. Like even the casual people are probably like $200. Those used to be $170 now. So those actually might be sitting, not actually sell out day one or ever. Like they're gonna have to be. We might go back to days that go on discount in outlets if they do that. You know, $200. That's just my opinion. We'll see. Like I said, it all depends what the release is. Like a GR Air Jordan 1. Keep it 100. If I had to pay $200 for some yellow pollens and those electric orange just to do a review, I'd be highly upset. That's a $30 increase. That's insane. I mean, I could see $10 like it being $180 now. I could see that happening. I mean, supposedly this price increase could happen sometime in summer of 22. You know, we have to wait and see about that. Ends go to 200 or 180. Of course, that means GSI is going to go up to as well, and those will probably end up being like 150 instead of 130. So just remember that, guys. Once if demand goes up, the GSIs have to go up too as well. So think the reason why Air Jordan 1 is starting to phase out, this is why I'm kind of surprised if they ever do this $200 increase, that Air Jordan 1s is not really it anymore like that. You know, can we all just admit that the hype on Air Jordan 1 is kind of fizzling out? Why do you think most people are starting to go for dunks and, you know, Air Jordan 1 lows? Like dunks is only retail for $100 or $120 or something, you know, something really low. It's not that expensive, and people are willing to pay $200, $250. So, and you know, for Air Jordan 1s is already at $170 plus tax and stuff. You can barely sell at $250. You're only making a little bit of profit. That's why a lot of people actually really rather go for dunks as of lately. And I see it. I'm seeing the trend kind of like moving around different. Oh God, that's just more money. Like I said, then again, it really don't matter if it's a shoe out there. You know, I pay a lot of my sneakers that I have lately, especially of last year and this year, I pay a lot resale, and that's just because it's so difficult to get shoes. So to me, it doesn't really kind of matter. Now, on certain shoes out there, I'm gonna be thinking a lot harder, like, do I really want this now? Or do I really need this in my collection? Or do I have a colorway like this? If not, I'll be like, oh, go ahead. And also I'll be thinking like, hey, will this shoe go on discount later down the road? So let it sit and, you know, just keep sitting on shelves and stuff like that. I know a lot of consumer, that's good. Like, that's what we want. We want shoes to sit so we can grab it anytime we want. But for Nike, trust me, they don't want that. They want that whole hype. They want everything to continue selling out. That's why Nike is on top. Hold on, let me flip it real quick, because it could work against us too as well. So for Nike, let's just say Nike do raise up the price. Does that mean also that the resale is going to raise up their price even more if people are willing to spend it? If things still sell out and resellers gotta, you know, buy, will have to pay a little bit extra, they're gonna like, yo, no, I need 50 on top or 100 on top. So actually that's bad for the consumers and buyers, because it's gonna be even more. You know, like things don't just stay exactly where it is. Things just continue to either go up. Lately, mostly all these shoes of lately, man, like I know it's been kind of going down lately, but as of from 2020 and 2021, resale price is at an all-time high. Like I used to be able to get early pairs for like $300 to $400. Now early pairs of just regular GRs are like $500 to $600. So you gotta think of stuff like that. And same thing, you guys remember back in like 2017, 18, like Air Jordan 1s, they weren't going for like crazy amount of money. Like it took time for it to go up. Like before, most all Air Jordan 1s that I got for either for retail, you can only resell for like maybe 300 times. Like things, the max that these things would only go up to was like 300, you know. And nowadays with the new release, especially this year and last year, like off rip, remember these university ones, these things were going for like 400 to 450 off rip day one. That was crazy. So it just tells you the direction of the how the shoe game is. Like, will it go even higher, or will it just continue to just phase out? It could go either way, to be honest, especially with this price increase. I truly think this is actually a pretty big thing. It could work either way. We really don't know. I think what's going to happen, in my honest opinion, is that like the hype shoes and the good colorways that people want, the OG colorways, yes, those things will resell for a decent amount, a good amount, you know. So honestly, they can put any price they want, it don't matter. But just a regular like GR that no one wants, I do see those be sitting on shelves, and maybe if they continue keep sitting, they might even go discount because the retail price is already so high. Things are going back to normal. It's not like how it used to be, you know. Government checks, stimmies, just, you know, stuff like that. We're all starting to get back to normal now, and you know that's how it used to be back in 2017 and 18. I mean, yes, I know supply is a little bit low, but you know, before we were in this pandemic and this whole lockdown, everybody was trying to make some money off of some shoes, but things are starting to slow down again. Curious to see what happens, man. I just want to see if this is actually true, if Air Jordan 1s will raise to $200. That's a $30 increase. That's insane. I think that might be cap, you know. Found anything like source material or anything like that. I think it's just all rumors. Like I said, I saw on IG and stuff, so we have to wait and see about that. I hope it's not true, but if it is, again, like I said, if it's a hype shoe or like a collab or something, it don't even matter, to be honest. But if it's just a regular shoe, I might think about if I really want it, you know, if I really want it. I mean, I barely even want to pay the $170 as it is right now. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just a little discussion. You guys comment down below what you guys think about this price increase. Will this actually help buyers or will it help resellers? You guys comment down below. Let's make a little discussion, guys. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter. And don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.